Blessed people, the Lord has spoken with me. I've seen a big visitation that's coming. God the Father himself is coming. He lifted me up above the earth today in the middle of the day about 4 hours ago. He lifted me up above the earth and he took me up into the sky very deep beyond the sun. And then I saw heaven open, and then the pillar, the purest, whitest, most brilliant, magnificent, radiant glory of God came very straight, very, very straight. And I saw the pillar searching. The pillar searching, passed through the sun and searched for the two prophets. I could see them from that far and settled on them. And then as they moved, I saw the pillar moving with them, the pillar of cloud moving with them. It was such a spectacular event to see it from above the earth. Well, blessed people, the Lord Jehovah has spoken with me this past night. In this conversation that the Lord spoke with me this past night, the Lord Jehovah has shown me a meeting that I am going to. And as I go to that meeting, I see the two tremendous prophets of the book of Revelation, chapter 11. And I see them ministering before the Lord of all the earth and ministering before the nations. And as they minister, I see God the Father descend in the purest, whitest, holiest, most radiant, most magnificent, most glorious glory of God the Father himself. And he comes and settles on their head, settles on them, covering the whole body and head, body, total. And he settles on them the way he settles on the mercy seat of the ark of the covenant of the Lord. Blessed people, the Lord Jehovah spoke with me today. Today in the afternoon, the Lord took me to the meeting, the grand, mega, super glorious, historic revival healing service at Menengai 3. The meeting at which there is going to be the visitation of God the Father. And in that meeting, I've already seen the super glorious, whitest, holiest cloud of God the Father himself. I have seen that visitation coming to visit the two most tremendous prophets ever sent in the history of the earth and in the history of the Bible, in the history of heaven. And the pillar settles on them. It will be a shocking visitation.
This is the moment.
Huu ndio wakati
we have been waiting for,
ambao tumekuwa tukiungojea,
the tremendous hour
saa ya ajabu
of visitation
ya mtembeleo
is now.
Sasa hivi.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah! Akaangalia kukupambana.
The glory of Jehovah Yahweh is pointing on the mighty prophets of the Lord.
Mabwana
The glory of the Lord is pointing
Bwana
on the two prophets of the Lord.
Unakonyezea manabii wawili wa Bwana.
Everybody, you must get a chance to see the glory.
Kila mtu lazima upate nafasi ya kuona utukufu.
Hallelujah. that it may be known
kwamba nipate kujulikana
that only the blood of the cross
kwamba ni damu na msalaba peke yake
can save mankind.
inaweza kumwokoa mwanadamu.
That only by the name of Jesus
Kwamba ni kwa jina la Yesu tu
can people be delivered,
watu wanaweza kukombolewa,
set free,
kuwekwa huru
and healed.
na kuponywa.
I am also going to command here,
Pia nitakwenda kuamrisha hapa kwamba
don't open
macho ya viziwi yazibuke
and become sensitive.
na kuwa na umakinifu.
I'm also going to decree and command here,
Pia ninakwenda kutangaza na kuamrisha hapa
even unto the hills,
hadi kwenye milima.
today is bigger.
Leo ni kubwa zaidi.
Lift up your hands.
Inueni juu mikono yenu.
Mighty Father,
Baba mkuu,
when the Messiah is coming, when you hear the word of the Lord, the glory is here. Utukufu hapa. Hallelujah.
haleluya.
Well, blessed people, the Lord Jehovah has spoken with me this past night. I see the two tremendous prophets of the book of Revelation, chapter 11. I have seen them minister in a meeting, and in that meeting I see God the Father descend. And when he does come down, he comes down with fire, the way he did on Mount Sinai.
Hey,
The fire
moto
of the Lord
wa Bwana
is here.
uko hapa.
Wana utukufu imefunika na nyekundu, wana nyekundu.
Well, blessed people, the Lord Jehovah has spoken with me this past night about the meeting that is coming up this weekend at Yaya Kilimani, and He lifted me up into the throne room of God Almighty so I could see the visitation from heaven. I saw the cloud of God came all the way from heaven. He came all the way Himself and visited His servant, covered His servant, the first prophet of the book of Revelation, chapter 11, and then the second prophet of the book of Revelation, chapter 11, the tremendous host of the throne of God. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, look at that, look at that, look at that. The huge cloud of Moses, the cloud of the God of Moses, that visits His servant Moses, settles the dark cloud that settled on the roof of the tent during the 9th International Conference of Pastors and the Ministers of the Gospel. So that cloud comes and touches down. That is now God the Father Himself touches down. And He does that twice. It touches down where each of the two prophets is. So the first touchdown and second. So I saw that cloud coming to Yaya Kilimani.
From the Lord regarding the glorious coming of the Messiah.
pale.